Welcome viewers to TV Box Top, the channel for the best reviews in TV boxes, mini PCs and accessories. For today's video, we have part 1 of my 3-part review of a new Windows mini PC from Beelink called the Beelink U59. This mini PC runs on an Intel Celeron Jasper Lake quad-core CPU up to 2.9 GHz on 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB M.2 SATA SSD storage. In part 1 of this review, I'll do a review of its Windows operating system, I'll update it to Windows 11, I'll benchmark its performance, I'll play some 4K HDR videos, and I'll also connect it to my 7.1 audio receiver and test for surround sound audio. I will also connect it to my Bluetooth gamepad and play some Windows games to see if it can handle graphics intensive games or if it can handle only the lower end ones. In part 2 of my review, I will install Android x86, and in part 3, I'll install FidoOS. So stay tuned, part 1 is next right after a word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Beelink, inviting you to check out their latest line of AMD Ryzen gaming mini PCs. Currently on pre-order is the new Ryzen GTR5 and the GTR4 models sporting the new 5900HX and the 4900H high-performance Ryzen 9 CPUs. These are gaming mini PCs and they come with all the bells and whistles such as CPU clock speeds up to 4.6 GHz, Wi-Fi 6 technology, Bluetooth 5.0, M.2 NVMe internal storage, and SATA expandable storage. These models are currently on pre-order and will be in limited supply due to high demand, so don't be left out. Place your order early to get your hands on one of these amazing models. See the link in the description below this video. And now back to the review. Welcome back. So in your purchase you have the usual mini PC items. Here you have the U59 mini PC itself. You get one 3 feet 39 inches HDMI cable and another shorter one that's 10 inches. You get one 12 volts 3 amps DC power adapter, a bracket for mounting to the back of your TV or monitor, and a pack of screws for the mounting bracket. And the last item here is a professionally printed multilingual user manual. So for a quick tour of its input-output peripherals, to the back of this mini PC, it has 2 HDMI 2.0 ports for dual monitor display, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 1 Gigabit LAN port, the DC power input, and the exhaust vent. At the front it has 2 more USB 3.0 ports, 1 Type C port, a headphone jack, a clear CMOS button, and an LED power button. To both sides you have intake vents. And below this mini PC, you have screw holes for mounting the included bracket, 4 anti-skid rubber pads to prevent the PC from sliding around, and 4 screws to remove the entire bottom panel to gain access to its internal components such as the M.2 SATA storage, its memory modules, and the SATA expandable storage compartment. So I'll reassemble this and connect it to my monitor and continue. So I'm back. And here I have it connected to my 4K TV and capture card that I'll be using for this review. And when you start the PC for the first time, you will have to complete the usual Windows Startup Wizard by entering your Microsoft account if you have one, connect it to the internet, and once completed, you will be taken to the Windows desktop. So this is the Windows 10 desktop, and if you open the basic Windows system information, it shows that the processor is the Intel Celeron N5095 with a base clock speed of 2.0 GHz. It has a boost clock speed of 2.9 GHz as we'll see in a moment. It has 16 GB of RAM and it's a 64-bit operating system. Below here, it shows that Windows has a registered activation key. If I dig a little deeper with the official Intel System Support Utility app, it shows the official Intel CPU information with its base clock speed of 2.0 GHz, and it shows that it has 4 cores and 4 threads with a current voltage of 1.6 volts. Its GPU is the Intel UHD graphics and it has 1 GB of RAM with support for DirectX 12 and it has 4K support. It also has HDR display. Its RAM consists of two 8GB DDR4 2667 Crucial Technology RAM modules for a total of 16GB. Its audio adapter consists of one unknown Intel model and the other is the Realtek ALC255. Its internal M.2 SATA SSD is an NGFF 2280 512GB SSD. Its network information shows that its dual Wi-Fi adapter is an Intel Wireless AC3165. It also shows that it has Bluetooth support and this is Bluetooth 4.0. And here is the BIOS information. So before I go any further, I will upgrade to the latest Windows 11 operating system. The Beelink U59 comes ready out of the box to be upgraded to Windows 11. There is no need to update the BIOS or update any drivers. Simply go to the Microsoft Windows 11 update page, download the Update Assistant and proceed with your upgrade. So it upgraded to the Windows 11 operating system successfully, and let's now look at some of its amazing features. First, you have 4K display up to 2160p at 60Hz. It also features HDR display as it's displayed here on my capture card. It features HDCP 2.2 protection that allows you to install Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and other premium movie services directly from the Microsoft Store, or you can view them via your favorite browser. And with this layer of protection, you can view them in HD and 4K quality. Another exciting feature is when connected to a receiver, and it must be connected to a receiver, you get the option to select 7.1 audio output, as well as it can produce all of the Dolby and DTS audio formats including Dolby True HD using the Windows Movie Player without having to use any third-party app or install any additional codecs. I will do a live demonstration in a moment. The U59 comes with dual HDMI ports and one Type C port that allows you to connect 3 monitors at the same time for duplicate or 3-way extended Windows display. And finally, it comes with a dual-band 2.4 plus 5 GHz Wi-Fi, Gigabit LAN and Bluetooth connectivity, and in a moment I'll show you its benchmarks as well as connect my gamepad via Bluetooth and play a Windows game. For those interested in the Windows subsystem for Android by installing the Amazon App Store, would be disappointed to know that the Jasper Lake CPU in this model is not supported by the subsystem. Most Windows 10 mini PCs I've tested thus far usually have great difficulty when playing 4K HDR videos. This is not the case with the U59. Using the VLC player from the Microsoft Store, it plays 4K videos without issues. However, the default movie and TV player does have issues with the playback.
only a win for Barca would be enough, because it would give them the same number of points as Atletico, but the head-to-head goal difference is what counts in the case of a tie on points. The mosaic of the camp.
So the 4K videos played smoothly and the HDR feature was triggered on my TV. And to complement a good 4K video playback, the Beelink U59 has surround sound audio capabilities. So here I have it connected to my 7.1 audio receiver, and I will play my usual list of surround sound audio formats consisting of Dolby Atmos, DTS-X, DTS HD Master Audio, Dolby Surround THX, and Dolby True HD. So pay attention to the receiver's display as it detects the various formats. This receiver detects and plays Dolby True HD, but due to a firmware update, it displays Dolby True HD as a Dolby Surround. So if it doesn't detect any one of the formats, it will display only PCM.
This is Dolby Atmos, the world's first object-based cinematic audio. With powerful moving audio that transcends from channels to moving around you with pinpoint accuracy.
Executioners, judges.
Welcome to the inside of your head.
This is the left channel. Next, we have the center channel. Over here is the right channel.
So this confirms that the Beelink U59 can play all the surround sound audio formats including Dolby True HD without the assistance of any third-party app or codecs. This is a great achievement for this device as many models in the past have failed to do it, even some high-end models. So for this final demonstration, I've already connected my gamepad via Bluetooth, and I will play 2 high graphics games from the Steam platform and 1 from the Microsoft Store. This is to test its graphics running capability and to show what games it handles best.
The body shop is really gonna hate you, kid.
So the graphics details on the first 2 games from the Steam platform wasn't the best, as I had to set them to low graphics details for them to play smoothly. However, the racing game from the Microsoft Store played in high quality without issues. And to close off part 1 of this 3-part video, let's take a look at its benchmarks and where it places on the rankings chart. So the Nova Bench app reveals that it has a RAM copy speed of 12,179 megabytes per second. Its internal M.2 SATA SSD has a read speed of 431 megabytes per second and a write speed of 418 megabytes per second. In its dual-band Wi-Fi and Ethernet LAN speed test, based on a network speed of 250 megabits per second, the 5 GHz band and the LAN port achieved the maximum bandwidth of my network. The 2.4 GHz band could only achieve 19%. In the Antutu benchmark, it scored 210,581. In the PC Mark 10 comprehensive benchmark, it scored 2,110. In the Geekbench 5 CPU benchmark, it shows that its Intel Celeron Jasper Lake N5095 CPU has a base clock speed of 2.0 GHz and a boost clock speed of 2.85 GHz, and it's a 64-bit CPU. In this benchmark, it scored 637 single-core and 1975 multi-core. And finally, in the 3D Mark graphics benchmark, it scored 18,194 in the Ice Storm Extreme test, 4,352 in the CloudGate test, and 207 in the Time Spy test. So with these scores, let's now see where it places on the rankings chart. So the scores are in, and the Beelink U59 is at position number 3 in reference to PC Mark 10 benchmark scores. This is a good position for this mini PC, placing it just below the 2 high-end models. You can view this chart on my blog using the link in the description below this video, where you can compare various benchmarks and features, and for your convenience I also placed affiliate links right here in case you decide to purchase. See the link in the description below this video. In summary, the Beelink U59 I would say is one of the better mini PCs I've reviewed to date. It's one of the few models that produces Dolby Atmos, DTS-X and Dolby True HD audio formats together with HDR display and a 3-way display using dual HDMI ports and one Type C display port. I like that it comes with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of internal storage, and you also have the option of SATA expandable storage. It can be upgraded to Windows 11 out of the box with no need to update the BIOS or make any adjustments to the BIOS settings. If I had to be critical of this mini PC, I would say that they should have included Wi-Fi 6 and the CPU is not compatible with the new beta version of the Amazon App Store subsystem for running Android apps. And with that said, this brings to an end part 1 of this 3-part review. In my next video, we take a look at Android x86 when applied to this mini PC using its SATA expandable storage feature in my attempt to convert it into an Android TV box, and let's see how compatible it is, what features we get, and its performance. Thanks goes out to Beelink for sending this model for review. Also, thanks to you, my viewers, for your continued use of my affiliate links to purchase, as they provided the means for me to acquire this mini PC for review, so thanks for your support. And if you would like to get your hands on this model, you can do so using the affiliate link in the description below this video, where you can get it directly from Beelink at the lowest price online. Using any of my links from any of my videos or blog are affiliate links, and they provide monetary support to this channel, which provides the resources for me to acquire new TV boxes and mini PCs for review, so thanks in advance for your support. So give this video the thumbs up if you like this mini PC and enjoyed my presentation. If you are new to this channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell before leaving to be notified via your mobile phone or email as to when I release new videos or decide to do a giveaway. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Look forward to part 2 in my next video. Stay tuned and I'll be seeing you in the next one.